It's week 1 of the 2027 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Falcons on Thursday night primetime.
On the ready.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready, break. Go. Hot, hot.
He'll look to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Comeback team. First down. Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. We're able to revert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming.
19 Lion. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. Having a quarterback with This ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards...
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Falcons.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback.
And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Ready, ready?
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set, go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is what...
Ready up. Ready.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd and 7.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Set.
That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now, deep ball for London. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Set up.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Come on, set.
Back to the air one more time. to the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased.
Out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. It's a gain of 5. It's a second and 5. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. High hits.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Here we go, Shaq! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. Third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
That's good for the Falcons.
Back to throw. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game.
Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one is caught by Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
Robinson. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline.
Previous play
All
is under
second
review.
looks will come from replay. And the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get prior to this 2nd down play. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
19 tight.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. They'll run with Robinson. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Mekhi Blackman on the coverage.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Well, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rolling right, it's taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Back at 60.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the Falcons. playoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season.